everyone, this is Disha De here. Today I am going to teach you a very important chapter from 1942 era of Indian history, that is the Cripps Mission. For our better understanding of this entire topic, let's divide this topic into three subparts, that is the background of the Cripps Mission, second subtopic is the proposals of the Cripps Mission, and the third subtopic will be failure of the Cripps Mission. So students, before we start our today's lesson, I would like to say a warm and healthy Happy New Year to all of you. Students, the link of the reference books which you will follow for this topic, that is Cripps Mission, will be provided in this video. So keep watching this video till the end. If you want to get more important updates of history, please do subscribe to the channel History Lessons, and also don't forget to like and share this video as much as possible. So let's get started. So my dear students, now we will start with the background of the Cripps Mission. It is very important. Before I start teaching on this background of the Cripps Mission, I would like to know that does any one of you have any idea about this background, because you all have studied this topic in ISC class 10. So I am pretty well sure that you must be having a rough idea, at least a rough idea about this background. Please try. Let me see whether you can tell me correctly or not. Yes, I'm sure that you are all relating the background with the Second World War. Yes? Yes, absolutely. You are on the right path. So students, what was the relation of the Second World War with this Cripps Mission? The relation was that the Second World War broke out in 1939 September. When did it break out, students? In September 1939. What was the purpose? The purpose was that Hitler, that is Germany, attacked Poland or invaded Poland in September 1939. Okay, students. Earlier, Hitler had also occupied Austria in March 1938. Hitler occupied Austria in March 1938, and after that Hitler occupied Czechoslovakia in 1939. two dates are very important. Now, what was the problem with the Indian government? The government of India joined this Second World War without consulting the National Congress. Mind it, the government of India joined the war without consulting the National Congress. Though the Congress was willing to help the forces of democracy in their struggle against fascism and was in full support with the victims of fascist struggle, they highlighted the fact that it would be nearly impossible and it would be difficult to assist others in their freedom struggle for an enslaved nation like India. So the Congress came up with an alternative. And what was that alternative? Do you have any idea, students? What was that alternative? The alternative was that India must be declared a free nation India must be declared a free nation or she must be provided with sufficient powers so that she can participate in the war. Students, did the British government accept such a proposal? What do you think? Did the British government accept such a proposal? No, the British government did not accept the proposal and they refuted with the proposal and tried to instigate the religious minorities against the Congress. Also, the then Viceroy General of India. So students, do you know who was the then Viceroy General of India? Okay, I am telling. Lord Linlithgow. Lord Linlithgow could not give any assurance which could protect the sovereignty of India and which could assure the Congress ministries that sufficient powers will be transferred to India. This act of Lord Linlithgow compelled the Congress ministries to resign on October 1939. So, the Congress ministries resigned on October 1939 and this act of Congress made the Muslim League very happy. Do you know why? Because the Muslim League find a very golden opportunity to serve the imperial government. So, the resignation of the Congress ministries made the relation between the Muslim minorities and the Congress bitter. Okay, students. After the Congress ministries resigned, Gandhiji gave the call for a limited Satyagraha in 1940 by a few selected individuals. The Satyagraha was kept limited so as not to embarrass Britain's war effort by a mass upheaval in India. Vinoba Bhave was the first to offer Satyagraha. Vinoba Bhave was the first to offer limited Satyagraha. He was followed by individuals like Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, Rajgopalachari and so on. Another very important episode before the advent of the Cripps Mission to India was the August offer of 1940. What was the date of the August offer? It was declared on 8th August by Lord Linlithgow. What was the background of this August offer? The background was that the Congress agreed to support Britain in its war against Germany on the condition that India was declared an independent nation. In the meantime, the war situation in Europe worsened. Thus, an attempt was made to end this political deadlock. So, on 8th August 1940, Lord Linlithgow made a new offer which is termed as August offer. Mind it, this offer is termed as August offer, which mentioned some of the basic proposals like a setting up of a representative Indian body to frame a constitution for India just after the war. The minorities were assured that the government would not transfer power to any system of government whose authority is directly denied by large and powerful elements in Indian national life. But the August offer also failed. It proved to be futile because there was no time limit within which the constitution making body was to be set up. On the issue of the expansion of the Executive Council, also no agreement could be reached. So, the Congress Ministries resigned. The August offer failed. Students, it is very important to note that two important changes took place in world politics in 1941. And what were those two changes? The first one, Germany attacked Soviet Union on 22nd of June, and the second important change was on 7th of December, Japan surprisingly attacked Pearl Harbor, that is USA. And thereafter, Japan joined the war on the side of Germany and Italy. Japan not only captured this Pearl Harbor, but also it captured countries like Philippines, Malaya, Burma, Indonesia, and most importantly, Rangoon. So students, you can see that how aggressive Japan was becoming. He conquered Philippines, Malaya, Burma, Indonesia, and most importantly Rangoon. And while she captured Rangoon in March 1942, this brought the war to India's doorstep. So Japan captured Rangoon in 1942 March. So students, Japan's capture of Rangoon in March 1942 brought the Second World War very close to India, and this frightened the British government, and it was at this point of time that the British government desperately wanted the full participation and cooperation of Indians in the war effort. So it was at this point of time that the British government on March 1942 sent a mission to India which landed in Delhi, and was headed by Sir Stafford Cripps, and this mission is called the Cripps Mission. Now students, let's have a quick look into the proposals of the Cripps Mission. The Cripps Mission provided some of the important proposals, like same status would be provided to India after the war just like other dominions. Second, establishment of a constituent assembly just after the war. Third, the princely states would be free to decide whether they want to join the Indian Union or they want to stay out. And the fourth one was the British government would accept the constitution so framed on the condition that any province or provinces which didn't accept the new constitution could frame a constitution of their own. Students, we have discussed the important proposals of the Cripps Mission. Now, can you please tell me that why did the mission fail, or on what premises did the Congress Ministries reject the proposals of the Cripps Mission? So now we will be discussing the reasons for failure of the Cripps Mission. That is, we will be moving into our last subtopic of our today's discussion, that is failure of Cripps Mission. Firstly, the proposals could divide India into many independent states. Secondly, most importantly, even though Cripps declared that the aim of the British policy in India was the earliest possible realization of self-government in India, detailed negotiations between him and the Congress leaders broke down. It shattered. The British government refused to accept the Congress demand for the immediate transfer of effective power to Indians. Thirdly, the people of the princely states had not been given the right to elect their representatives to the proposed constitution making body. Their representatives were to be selected by the rulers. So, in today's class, we have discussed in length the background of the Cripps Mission, the proposals of the Cripps Mission, and reasons for the failure of the Cripps Mission. So I would like to conclude my today's class by wishing my dear friends all the very best for the coming ISC Class 12 boards. Thank you.